Oh shit. Give me a minute. Okay. Shut up. Fucking stupid notification. Oh my god. Okay. And we're live. Decided today would be a perfect day to just kind of hang back. Hey, what's up, Eddie? What's up, Dragon? The comments seem to be working just fine. No comments are repeating. I'm struggling with these challenges in SmackDown vs. Raw. Huh, I haven't heard about that game in so long. Huh, SmackDown vs. Raw, huh? Yep, nothing's going on. Nothing's going wrong with the comments, so let's try and have a chilled stream today.
Let's settle this fair and square.
Oh shit. Alright. Let's just flag battle. Yo, Eddie, if you're still there, if you want, you could join me at any time. Because what I'm gonna eventually do in the future is, I'm gonna build up a team of people to live stream this game with. And, I'm probably gonna put them all in a group, so it'll probably be my live streaming dream team. These challenges in COD Mobile make no sense sometimes. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get COD Mobile, but I just never get it. The funny thing about it is, I used to play Black Ops Disclassified on PS Vita back when I was like 13. I used to play it with my friend Aries. And, actually, why am I saying my friend Aries? He's one of the teleportation... Oh, hey, what's up, Sandifer? So good to have you on the stream, bro. Actually, Sandifer, you can join too. If you have PlayStation, what I'm gonna end up doing, like I was telling Eddie, what I'm gonna end up doing one of these days is building a team of people to live stream with. So I'll have a team of like 4 people to go live with, and we can just chill out and win and lose as many battles as we can. So Sandifer, if you have PlayStation 4, you can join us. Alright. These guys, I think I probably might have to go over there and kill them. Because I think what they're doing is they're trying to come for the flag, but they don't want to die, so they're kind of retreating. Here, you, stop healing. You're not allowed to heal. I would join it, but I'm at work. I get off at 5. It doesn't have to be right now, but like, yeah. You and Eddie could be like the 2 members of the... Oh my god. Why does everybody have this water shield shit? You know what? I think I'm probably not going to go for the... Okay, we got sand shield. We're good. But, yeah, it doesn't have to be right now. But in the coming days, when I find my 4th, when I find a 4th YouTuber, we can basically make a whole Shinobi Striker stream squad. We'll call it the Shinobi Stream Squad. And yeah, we'll just chill out, play Shinobi Striker, you know. But it depends, Sandiford. You have PlayStation, right? Because if you got PlayStation, then it works out perfectly. Okay. Alright, I'm heading for the scroll now. Please let it be a healing scroll. Oh yeah, okay, thank you. I mean, sweet. But, yeah, so you and Eddie could be the first 2 members of the team. I'm deciding a 4th. Most likely it'll be Ares if he has the game. Shit. Y'all saw how I just got snuck by that lightning blade? That man just snuck me with that lightning blade, and he went chakra mode. Okay, you want to go chakra? I got something for you. I'm not even trying to take the flag at this point. I was one of the main guys that created CK Regardless, of course. Oh, you wasted it! I wanted to go freaking 8 Tails chakra mode. You know what I love doing sometimes? I love it when my opponents transform into 9 Tails chakra mode, then I go 8 Tails chakra mode, and we just kind of reincarnate the fight that Naruto and Sasuke had at the final battle. You know, it's just like 2 people fighting in their transform states and shit. Got it. Y'all seen how I just dropped him with that kick, yo? Like, look at this. I just drop him with that kick. Bret Hart is giving me a hard time. I really gotta start, I should get back into wrestling. I used to be a wrestling fan. I remember I used to play 2K14 with my homie Kai. Back in the good old days. Before, you know, before I just kind of stopped going to his house for personal reasons, but, you know, it wasn't necessarily bad, but, you know, things just kind of die out over time, so. No one's getting the scroll. No one's gonna come take the scroll? Okay, I guess it's I guess it's ours. And it's a healing scroll. That was a big mistake not taking the scroll. I guess I'll take the flag. You seen that? You did not just try and hit me with that flame lightning, my guy. Ah! See, I can hear people using the jutsus in the background. That's why I get nervous. See, he snuck me with that Chidori again. You can't keep doing that. Like, you can't keep sneaking me with the Chidori, dude. Hey, can someone type one of the chat? I want to make sure the chat isn't broken. So just someone type 1 or something. Because you guys know how the chat... I killed that snake. Oh, what's up, Novatron? Okay, so... Alright, so the chat still works. I just wanted to make... Because the chat will sometimes freeze. Like, after a while, the chat won't display some of the messages that you guys send. It breaks before, so... We've had issues with the chat. So I just want to make sure that it's, like, nothing happened to it. So... if you guys can ever contact me, like for future reference, if you guys can like contact me on Twitter or Discord. You left COD last night. Sorry, there was a snake in our house. Oh! I'm thinking like, jeez. I think I left because I was tired. Like I was really sleepy and like, so I was like, fuck it, but I still have it. I didn't delete it. I thought I had to. Yeah, I'm not much of a streamer. I do love making videos though. I mean, you don't necessarily have to, but just like, you know, just a group of people that like to, you know, come on and come on the, you know, join me and, you know, team up with me while I'm streaming, you know? Because I think, I've already made this decision, but, I plan on changing the direction of my content this year. Like, in other words, sometime around, maybe, since this month is ending, sometime around July or even August, I do plan to stop commentaries and, like, make videos that center around this game and, like, builds and news and also to cover, like, anime and manga. That's the direction of where my content is going. Because I play this game a fuck ton, and I don't upload as much videos talking about it, and I feel like with all the skill that I have, and the fact that my YouTube name is literally the same as, like, you know, my name on the top left, because, you know, the OC, the persona is basically the same, like, the OC, the character is the same, so I would really like to get my name out there when it comes down to Shinobi Strikers, so it's like, if I run into some opponents, they'll know who I am. They'll know, oh, I'm fighting, you know, Shenrei Yagarashi. He's a really good Shinobi Striker player. He makes videos about Shinobi Strikers. So I really want to just get my name out there. I don't want to really be known as a commentator as much anymore, but more so a Shinobi Striker player because, you know, I basically have potential for this game. Add me on COD Mobile at ZekeYT. I mean, there most likely is a fuck ton of Call of Duty games, but if I find the one you're playing, I'll definitely add you. But it's ironic how that Naruto guy or One For All haven't showed up on the stream. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you know what I'm talking about. Have you seen my character before? No, I don't think so. Time to kick butt. That shit is cheesy.
Wait until you see what I've learned.
Actually, Sandifer, if you make Shinobi Striker videos, perhaps you and I could collab. If you have a phone, then you can just okay. I mean, I do have a phone, like, literally. I've said this before, but I use my phone to make commentaries since you can install iMovie on iPhone, and it's, like, really, like, once you become used to iMovie and whatnot, you know. So I have a phone. Like I said, I use it to make commentaries. Once you get used to iMovie, it becomes really easy to make commentaries. I feel like for all commentators, it's like the process of like making, or not for all commentators, but for most commentators, it's like making commentaries is easy, but the editing is like time consuming. It's like easy to do the scripting, the interjections and whatnot, but it's more so like time consuming. It's more time consuming than it is hard. That's what it's like for me. That was kind of the whole thing with my video on Money Man, where it's like, okay, it was easy to come up with some of the feats that Sakura achieved in the show, but just the process of making the video was rather time consuming, and it drains the hell out of me. I don't really tell you guys this, but making commentaries is extremely draining, because it's like, after a while, iMovie starts acting up, and it keeps messing shit up, so, you know, some aspects of the video would just be messed up and I'd have to fix them. So yeah, it becomes really draining sometimes. I want to know what was that dude's problem with the whole Sakura video. To be honest, I feel like Money Man is just one of those guys to where it's like, he doesn't have a real opinion of his own. He'll just take the opinions of others and just like make them as he basically will allow himself to be consumed by the mob mentality. That's why I went easy on him, because a lot of soccer antis just be stupid. But I can tell by how he spoke that he didn't have a real argument of his own. That's why I say, like, some commentaries could be, like, commentaries in terms of, like, coming up with the counterpoints and, like, comebacks and whatnot are easy. It's just the process of editing it is time consuming. In some commentaries, it is hard to find good interjections, and then I end up finding a fair one, but, you know, that has flaws. With Money Man, it was like, alright, so he's making arguments that other people have already made that have been debunked. Because I made, like, me and Joe the Animator, we've debated nice try on that Sleep Ultimate, asshole. Now I'm kicking you. But anyways, me and Joe the Animator, we've debated with soccer antis before, so it's like, the arguments he made were nothing new. So, debunking that video was kind of repetition on my behalf, since some of the counter interjections that I made were arguments that I've already made against other people. So, in other words, yeah, Money Man is just, he's one of those guys where it's like, he doesn't have a real opinion of his own. He just takes what other people says and he, you know, he makes it his own opinion. That's part of the reason why unpopular opinions become a popular thing, because it's like, a lot of people, they want to be different from, like, the mob mentality, or, you know, they want to be seen differently. They want to be looked at differently from a crowd of people that like or hate a specific thing. I'm like that with DMC2, because, trust me, I've played DMC2, and while it's like, it becomes so easy it's boring, I still don't find it a terribly bad game. I used to be like that when I was subbed to right-wing YouTubers. Yeah, so it's like, I was like that too. That's why I know that it's the case with Money Man, because I used to be like that too. I think most of us were. I'm kind of learning how to see things from different perspectives. Like, the point, what a lot of people don't understand is debating, you know, it's not necessarily a terribly bad thing, but it's like, a lot of people don't know that we all see things differently. We all have a different opinion of our own. And a lot of people will try and go at someone for having an opinion that differs from a crowd of people that like or hate something. And I've learned this when I was arguing with someone about DMC2, because I was honest on Twitter when I said, okay, DMC2 is a overhated game. Then he quotes me with some sort of meme, and I told him I said what I said, and I'm like, and then he replies, oh, should have left it in the drafts. And the next time he said that to someone else, I was like, of course, because when it's an opinion you don't agree with, it's something that should have been left in the drafts. See, the thing that kind of annoys me is the fact that when you have a different opinion, someone will always quote you. Well, not always, but someone is there to quote you on it and say that that's cap, when you never, especially when the person never claims to be speaking facts. Like, when I state my opinions or how I view things, I never claim myself to be stating facts, unless I have actual documented evidence to back up what I'm saying. If I'm just presenting my viewpoint of things, I'll just give it to you without, you know, claiming myself to be stating facts, because I know that there's a counter argument to almost everything I say, and I'm always open to criticism and counter arguments. Matter of fact, it's because of the fact that I was commentated on back in 2018 that I've improved as a commentator now. That's another reason why I meme my 13-year-old self. Shit, you ain't alone. I used to meme myself. I memed myself a lot because of the dumb shit that I used to do when I was 16. which was like 2 years ago. But that's just how I see things. It's like some debates nowadays are just useless when people just see things differently and will have an unpopular opinion from time to time. It's like, let's look at an example. A lot of you people don't really know him, but my man Lunatic the Game, he's another commentator. He watches Naruto but detests the main character. Like, he basically watches Naruto Shippuden, but he detests the character Naruto. And I love Naruto Uzumaki, but at the same time, it's like, I don't see myself debating with him about Naruto because I respect his viewpoint of Naruto Uzumaki, because I know for a fact that Naruto ain't a perfect character. Matter of fact, looking back on it, I hate the fact that he was given chakra in most of his fights instead of him getting a power of his own that he could tap into. Like, I really wish Naruto had tapped into an overpowered form that he achieved with his own chakra. And granted, there are some fights he's won without using the Nine Tails power, like some fights in filler arcs or against Mizuki, Kabuto, and Kakuzu. But a lot of other fights he's been in, Kurama is always there to just lend him chakra, either through him being enraged or, like, you know. It's the same with, like, Pain, where he went 6 tails. So it just really bugged me that his form, I just wanted Itachi to live in. A lot of people did. It's a really sad story because it's like, he basically purposefully built this reputation of the cold-blooded murderer who killed his entire clan, when in reality he was just following orders. So Itachi's story was really sad, and it brought tears to my eyes when I observed all the details to it. It's like, the saddest segment of Naruto Shippuden was Jiraiya's death and Itachi's death, since Itachi's death happened after Jiraiya's. It's like they basically happened in the same arc, so that part really hit me the most. You know, because that was the story where it's like, okay, Naruto and Sasuke have lost someone close to them. The stories are different, but still heartbreaking nonetheless. And then Sasuke was grieving and wanted to destroy the leaf and stuff, so some parts of Shippuden really hit me. I never really understood why people honestly complained about Talk no Jutsu either. Like, others would meme it, goddamn, he's got the flying Raijin Jutsu. A lot of people would meme it, and that's fine, but a lot of people actually have an issue with it, and it's like, if people paid attention to the source material, then they would know that moments like that don't go without Naruto and us viewers knowing the backstory of the person he's using it on. So, whenever he's seen having a conversation with somebody, it's someone that has a lot in common with him when it comes down to knowing what pain and loneliness feels like. And it's because of the fact that he shares that feeling in common with the enemy that he knows that he doesn't necessarily have to fight someone to show them the error of their ways. And if people really paid attention, they would know that some of the things Naruto actually says can be life lessons. Because sure, it's a fictional show, but it's a fictional show being written by people in real life. So what if it's just those real life people teaching us life lessons through a fictional show? That's just their way of giving us a message. So that's how I've always viewed Naruto's whole Talk no Jutsu. I never really found an issue to it. And that's part of the reason why I like Naruto so much. Because of the fact that, you know, he has so much intelligence despite being viewed as a knucklehead and an idiot. it's like people say he's an idiot, but fail to realize that he's smarter than what people gave him credit for. And we've lost this match, but it is what it is. Oh, that's just dirty. You seen that? That's just dirty. Oh my god. No. He that's why I said that I hate politics. You seen how he just freaking blasted him while he was in that that was overkill. That's why I said that I hate politics in my... To be honest, Zeke, I've been on and off Instagram. Like, I don't really... To be honest, I don't really have no purpose on Instagram no more. Because it's like... No one besides you would really send me stuff. And, you know, no one really... I don't really talk to anyone on there anymore. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just delete the app. I love that alt too, but damn. I have the Naruto DLC. I never told you guys this, but I used to game share this game. I used to game share this game a fuck ton, right, with my friend Aries. And on a day where he reactivated the account that had this game, I wasn't able to play it anymore because I was locked out. So instead of waiting until he allowed me to reactivate his account, I just decided to purchase it on my own to get my own copy because I knew I would have had to eventually. So the day after, my mom offered her credit card to me, and then she ended up helping me get it. So I'm forever grateful to my mother. That's just one of the million things that I'm grateful to my mother for. Besides, you know, giving birth to me and putting a roof over my head. But in the process, since my mom has a crap ton of money, of which I'm still not going to waste on things I don't really need, I ended up getting the Naruto DLC, and to be honest, I really don't like it. I honestly felt as though I wasted my money, because I always wanted the Might Guy DLC. I always wanted the Might Guy DLC, but you know, back then I obviously was broke, so I ended up getting my mom's permission to purchase $4 DLC characters. That's all these things cost. And I ended up getting the Might Guy DLC, and I was like, fuck it, let's just give Naruto's moves a try. And I didn't like him, so fuck it, I'm not going to use him as much. And my avatar kind of looks stupid in the chakra mode. Like, the only reason I even bought the Naruto DLC was to see how my avatar would look in the chakra mode while wearing all of Naruto's clothes. Like, I basically made him look like Naruto, so I made him wear the Naruto outfit, changed the skin color, yada yada yada, and then he just looked all yellow and shit. Like, he didn't have the design that he had in the source material. He was just, it's like, the orange jumpsuit just turned yellow. I used Twin Impact with Roar of Youth. Fits my tiger. I used to have a Roar of Youth. If you combine Roar of Youth with whatchamacallit, the lightning style chakra mode, you're pretty much overpowered. Because it's like the lightning style chakra mode already increases your attack power. You stack that up with Roar of Youth, and you're pretty much a god for like a few seconds before it obviously runs out. Because I remember I was playing base battle one time, right? And I ended up tapping into chakra mode and then using Roar of Youth, and I straight one-shot someone. Like, they were already low health, but like, they weren't too low, but they were kind of like a little bit beyond half health. It took like a few hits to smack them down. This shit was hilarious. I honestly had the lightning style lariat with me the whole, most of the time. Like, around the time I first started playing this game, I obviously had like the Leaf Whirlwinder and the Teleportation Jutsu. It wasn't until like a little while after I unlocked Kakashi's moves and the Lariat from playing online battles that I just honestly went with Lightning Style Lariat and Sharingan, and that was my move for a few months. In fact, for the rest of 2018 and pretty much the majority of 2019 until I purchased Minato's moves in the summertime. And that was around the time that I really got into Minato as a character, all because of how I seen him in a video game. So I was like, fuck it, let's get Sharingan and Flying Raijin level 2. So I stuck with that, and I've had that up until this year's summer, or spring, since summer doesn't really begin until a little while after school ends. So it was still spring around the time that I got in the dynamic entry, and that's pretty much my Shenra avatar in a nutshell. It's still crazy and a bit stupid how he previously was Sanra Uzumaki. Like, part of the reason he's now known as Shenra Yagarashi is because back when he was Sanra Uzumaki, he was unoriginal as fuck. Like, Atheist Gamer literally called that out, but me being the stubborn little shit I was, I didn't really take his criticism until I just sat there and just processed what he was saying, and I was like, I really have no right to argue with him, so I ended up changing it. So his entire backstory was altered, everything about him was altered. He's now just this dark douchebag who shows no mercy for his enemies and murders them heartlessly. That obviously changes when he's 19, since a fight he had with his with an alternative counterpart of his personality obviously altered his art. There's a lot of details to his story that I probably might end up explaining in a future video. But that's pretty much, and this counterpart of him that's in this game right now is 17. So he's just this 17-year-old heartless killing machine who gives no fucks for his enemies and pretty much hates them all. Because his hatred of his opponents is supposed to be kind of like an implementation of my hatred for people that play cheap in this game. Because I have a lot of Shinobi Striker players that I honestly don't respect, like Pitfallers or people with the damn Demon Hunter and stuff like that, and glitchers. So Shenra is kind of supposed to be a Shinobi implementation of how I am in real life. I'm obviously not a douchebag in real life, but you know, he's supposed to be this douchebag with some of my personality traits. So that, and the fact that I really like edgy stuff, works every time. Also, if you guys want advice on any Shinobi Striker players in this game or in the stream that want advice on how to break the water shield and the sand shield, the dynamic entry breaks it. I just broke it just now. Like, look. Oh wait, never mind. But yeah, the dynamic entry, it breaks the water shield and the sand shield, so I highly recommend getting it if you don't have it. If you have the money for it, I highly recommend buying it. Or kind of like how I rage at campers. Yeah, stuff like that. It's like, Shenra is supposed to be a reincarnation of a rageful gamer. Like, he doesn't show any compassion to his opponents, and he kind of just hates them all. And to be honest, this is on me, but he's one of those characters with that really tragic past cliche that I'm trying to alter. Because honestly, the tragic past cliche is getting a bit old. Like, name one protagonist that doesn't have somewhat of a tragic past. Like, name one name one anime character that has both of his parents. God damn it! This is the third time I done got, or the fourth. No. This is the third time I got snuck by a damn Chidori. Okay, I might have to equip Sharingan for this one. Also, Sharingan is really useful for some moves like this, especially if you want to kind of keep your ultimates. Because I used to get away from me. Back off. All right. I just call my character Sand. He went through many different changes and descended to the lowest and takes the ugliest, coolest forms. Might add him to my fanfic. You see, me and Mavi, I think we've created fanfics of our characters. Like, our characters are, like, in the same team. Like, they're in the same squad, kind of like how, like, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura are, like, in Squad 7. So, my avatar and Mavi's OC, we're in the same team. We're on the same team. She actually used to play this game with me back then, believe it or not. Her and I would go on missions, we'd play online, and she would sometimes make jokes about me being pissed at her because I think she's a useless healer. Sup, man? I see you going in. Also, did I tell you how last week I won an online tournament in Naruto Geketsu Ninja Taisen 4 with Mike Guy? I swear to God, I'm so jealous of you. You have Naruto Geketsu Ninja Taisen 4. You have no idea how bad I wanted that game as a kid. Like, there's so many Naruto games that I honestly want to play. I'm so jealous of you, Kyo. But nice. My character just looks like a steroid-induced Korama tiger. I can't wait to see him. Oh shit. Like I said, never approach this area right here without having a Sharingan. Because you can just sub out of its effects and keep your jutsu. Especially when they camp on objective-based. I actually dealt with a camper back then when I was like a kid. I went to the same area and just kept getting sniped, and the guy was, I think it was a hacker. It was a camper and a hacker. Guy was a real bitch, but this was back when I was playing Black Ops Declassified. But I'd say the best advice to beat a camper is to just throw a grenade. Like, if you're in, let's see, if like say if you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops and you're in Nuketown and they're basically in the room with the top building. So it's like, what I would do is throw a grenade of some sorts, most likely a tactical grenade, like a smoke grenade or something that kind of impairs your sight and hearing, and then just smoke them. I don't think there's a single defense user in Shinobi Strikers that can win without using Subterranean Voyage. I mean, there's me. I got 8 trigrams, palm rotation, and ripple. There's me. I'm a defense main, and I just use Human Boulder. I mean, I get your frustrations, but the counter to Subterranean Voyage is actually, the counter to that move is actually, what's that shit? Pillar Explosion. It's the ultimate that they start you off with as a defense type. That's the counter to, that's the counter to Subterranean Voyage. Like, if they're charging at you with it, and you have your ultimate, then that counters it. I think Sakura's move also counters it too. Like, any move that can break the ground, that can shatter the ground, I think it counters it. So, yeah. Because you're basically growing underground, so it makes sense, but come on, loading stream, hurry up. I don't know how everyone uses Subterranean Voyage when it comes to flag. It's just Ninja World face-off. I mean, to be honest, we know when you get hit with... If you get hit while having the flag, you drop it. So their objective is to deliver the flag without being hit. I've seen many players just take the flag, go chakra mode, and deliver the flag unscathed. Matter of fact, I use Flying Raijin to teleport to a specific place where it's closer to the flag. So yeah, I haven't used I used to have Naruto Class Ninja 2. Still don't know why they put Akamaru and Crow as playable. That actually interests me. Having Akamaru and Crow as playable characters. I honestly wanted to get that game just so I could play as those characters, because it honestly interests me when I got it for the first time. I was the one who introduced that to Jakara, and remember how Nuketown and Black Ops used to have a lot of Semtex spams on both sides of the map? Pickabee used to be Campster. I wouldn't really remember that because I don't play Call of Duty, but I'm sure my older cousin probably would, because he's more of a nostalgic type player, where it's like, he's not really into the new Call of Duty games, but like stuff like Black Ops 1, 2, or even the old Modern Warfare games like Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Those are more his style, and I understand. Because I'd play any of those games, and even Black Ops 3 over Fortnite, you feel me? Like, no disrespect to anyone that plays it, but I've given Fortnite a chance, and I find it a very overrated game, but that's just me. I knew there was campers in Black Ops 3, that's why I stopped playing it. Well, there's always a way to get around most cheap players. Like, if someone is camping and you know where they're camping, I just throw a grenade there. I just throw a grenade that impairs their hearing and their sight, and then smoke them on sight. So I think what I'm probably going to end up doing, since I have Black Ops 3, again, I probably might stream Black Ops 3, because I re-downloaded it again to play it with Novatron, so I might re-download World War 3, because it was one of the free games that I could play of June. And it's very rare. It's a very rare occasion where June will just offer you really good games, because I remember last year September they offered Batman Arkham Knight, and I got to play that. And that was around the time I was beefing with Atheist Gamer, so it is what it is. I don't like Fortnite either. My annoying kid nephew keeps asking me to download that. I mean, Fortnite was a game. Fortnite nowadays is infested with annoying prepubescent children, I swear to God. Fortnite is just infested with those kind of kids. That's part of the reason why I kind of steer clear of it, because these kids, ooh, I can't. It couldn't be me, bruh. I'm glad I was not born I'm glad I was not born in 2012 or something. I was actually born in 2002, but I'm glad I wasn't born in like 2012, or to a point where it's like I would be a little kid around the time Fortnite came out, because let me tell you, my PSN is Sandifer N14. I gotta go on my girl's little graduation thing. I'll talk to you later, Shenra. Alright, I'll screenshot your name, bro. I'll add you. If you see an MLG account, add it. That's me. I don't know why this game is taking so long to load, but they camp when they with either an LMG or a snipers and shit. See, that's the kind of people I dealt with. Like, when I was playing Black Ops Disclassified, I honestly dealt with a sniper camper. But I was dealing with a camper that had a sniper, and I kept getting sniped. And I was getting pissed off too, because I was like, the fuck? A trophy system. Oh, I forgot what trophy systems do. Honestly, forgot what those things do. Yeah, I think I might have to restart because I don't know what is going on. It is taking a long ass time to load. But I think I most likely will probably get back on stream and then just stream Black Ops 4, or not Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3. I hope Black Ops 4 ends up being a free game. They blow up anything you throw. Oh. So yeah, then there's no way around them. Actually, if the trophy system blows up along with anything that you throw, like if it blows up after blowing up a grenade that you throw, then I'd say throw a frag grenade and then throw a tactical grenade. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It doesn't make any sense how... Because loading screens never took that... Everybody left. God damn. I don't understand why it was taking that goddamn long, bro. Somebody must have some doo-doo internet for it to be taking. Because I have never... I think I've dealt with that problem only once. Speaking of old memories, I still have NBA Street Volume 2 from my GameCube. See, Kyokan, you got them nostalgic games, bro. I used to play GameCube back when I was like, I don't know, 3? Perhaps 4? But I remember, I used to play this Cars game from my GameCube. And then I got the PS2 and I got this Spider-Man game when I was like 6. And around the time I was 6, that was around the time Naruto was airing that was around the time Naruto was airing on Cartoon Network. And surprisingly, I didn't care for it when it was airing on Cartoon Network. Like, I would see it just playing and I would honestly just view it like one of those animes or one of those shows that I don't really care for. I kind of view it like how I view Pokemon. It was just something that, like I said, I was indifferent about. It wasn't until like a year later where my babysitter's son had got me into it, and then I was binge watching it like crazy. Like, my mom had got me episodes, but those episodes covered the last half of the Sasuke retrieval arc, and then the fillers that happened after the retrieval arc. And then she got me all the games. Well, not all the games, but she got me the DS games. I had so much fun when I was like 7 to 8. She even got me, and even when I was 11 to like 10, well, not 11, but when I was like 9 to 11, she had gotten me the Class of Ninja games, Class Ninja Revolution 2 and 3 for my Wii. And then my dad had also gotten me some Naruto games for his Xbox to play when I went over to his house. And then my mom ended up getting me an Xbox on Christmas when I was 10. And then that's when some of the Xbox games that my dad had got for me went over to he basically sent them over to my mom's house. So yeah, I had a very fun childhood. It's not really the same anymore because it's like, at this point, it just feels like, because of with all these protesting and the looting and the rioting, it feels like the whole world is at war with each other. I got a bunch of old stuff. I have Naruto, Ultimate Ninja 3 and 4. You have Ultimate Ninja 3 and 4 for the PS I'm gonna have to come over to your house, Kyo. Because I have never played Ultimate Ninja 3 or 4. I've played Ultimate Ninja 2. I've had Ultimate Ninja 2. I've played that before. Like, all the Naruto games I've played were Naruto Ninja Destiny 1 and 2, Uzumaki Chronicles 2, Ultimate Ninja 2, Class Ninja Revolution 2 and 3, Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, and then Storm 3, and then Storm 4, then, I think, then Storm 4, and then this game, and then Storm 1 and 2. Then I played Storm 3 again, like in 2018. So, those are all the games I've played. My favorites, obviously, are Storm Generations. All of the Ultimate Ninja side-scroll games, like 3, 4, and 5. I feel like 5 is very underrated because it wasn't really ported here. This game, obviously. And then just a bunch of others, like the Class Ninja Revolution games. Like, I swear to God, I really want to download some sort of PS emulator. Like an emulator that allows me to play PS2 games. So I can play the side-scrollers. And even the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi games. Because I never told you guys this, but I used to have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 for my PS2. And that shit was fun. I swear to God. I had so much fun playing it. My life as a little kid was freaking... Oh my God. If you download COD Mobile, whatever you do, don't play the map Crossfire. Why not? Ah! I hate that toad! Just die! You see that little toad? I hate that thing. It literally will keep spitting shit at you. Hate that damn thing. Die. That ultimate I did right there is the counter to the Subterranean Voyage, Eddie, if you're still there. Because it limits your jumping power once it hits you. And I use this move for... God damn! Can I get up? It's literally all 4 of them on me! I'm not going to spoil, but let's just say you're not going to have it. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Shen, have you seen a show called Nightmare Room? Not really. Was that another anime show, or... Let me just... kind of... Look at this shiny blade. I like how it just like shines after a few... Look at how it shines after a few seconds. Because I used to be really good with the big sword, so when I got this sword for the first time, it was really easy to use, because I would... Who did that? See, these range types are fucking annoying. I've played and have most of the Naruto games. I also have Tenkaichi 3 for the Wii. See, you got Tenkai... I'm gonna have to go over to your house. So I could play them games, bruh. Because this Shinobi Striker... Like, Shinobi Striker gets boring, bro. I'm telling you, this game doesn't have nearly as much to offer as the old games. I'm telling you right now. Ah! This game doesn't have even remotely as much to offer. Like, even the Storm games, despite how, you know, how do I put this? Even the Storm games, despite how bland and repetitive they are, have much more to offer than this game. Every Storm game is the same. The Storm games that had the most mechanics were Storm 1, Storm 2, and then Storm Generations. All of the games that came after Storm Generations just became instantly bland and just repetitive. Okay, Storm 3 went hard, no cap, but it's just some of the combo mechanics of each characters were really dope. Like how when Sage Naruto does one of his combos to you, he knocks you in the air, has a Shadow Clone knock you right back down, and then grabs you by the arm and then just throws you. And they were basically referencing that one time where he threw that big ass rhino in the pain fight. It's stuff like that, or the ninjutsu clashes that you did in Storm 1. I swear to God, the ninjutsu clashes are the spitting image of the beam struggles in Tenkaichi 2 and 3. There is no other Ultimate Ninja game besides Ultimate Ninja 3, 4, 5, and maybe 2 that have that. No other game besides those 4 games. No other game besides those 4 games have ninjutsu clashes. If you try and clash Naruto's Rasengan with Sasuke Chidori in any game that came after Storm 1, they'll just it'll just cancel them out. And they'll just like kind of be pushed back a little bit. It'll just cancel out and they'll be pushed back a little bit. Like, why couldn't Storm 4 bring that back? Yeah, you can literally, in Ultimate Ninja 3 and 4, you can make characters use each other's jutsus. It's like if you wanted to see, it's like you could literally make Naruto use the Chidori. You could make Sasuke use the Rasengan, you feel me? I remember when H2 Delirious and basically, I don't know how to pronounce that name, played Storm 4. I used to have Storm. I still have it. It's just, like I said, Storm 4 is just bland. It offers nothing besides, obviously, a new story mode and characters, really. Like, okay, it has some of the mechanics, but at the same time, it's like, it didn't really have as much to offer as the games that came before. That's why I say, any game that came after, it's easier to get bored with any other game that came after Storm Generations. And Storm Generations is my all-time favorite Storm game. I don't care what no one says. I don't care if that Killer Bee dancing crap kind of threw everyone off. It's still a really good game. Because everyone kind of had like the combos were so, like, they were really dope. You feel me? Like, okay, most of the characters, they were copy and pasted from Storm 2. But at the same time, it's like, and Storm Generations also didn't have beam struggles, so that's another thing. But it's like, as the games went on, we lost more and more mechanics, when in reality, it should have been the other way around. We should have been gaining more and more mechanics, like running up walls. Did you know, you remember, have you ever seen Storm 1 where it's like you can run up walls and fight on the walls in Storm 1? Because my friend Aries, I'm still game sharing with him, so I have access to all 4 of the, I have access to all 3 of the Storm games. I could download Storm 1, 2, and 3 and compare. But did you know that, they can literally run up walls and fight on walls? You don't do that in any other game besides Storm 4, and anytime you do it in Storm 4, it's in bosses. They didn't bring that back in normal battles. You only fight in walls and bosses and stuff. God damn, that 5 delivery was fast. We probably might lose this match. But you basically don't fight on walls in any other game. Okay, this game technically counts even though it's not a Storm game, but still. Because you have a range move I hate so much, you have to die. You tried it. I remember, I also like Generations because it made me finally like Sasuke, with my favorite line being, "Be gone with the thunder." Yes! Be gone with the thunderclap. Yes. That was badass. Where he was like, "Be gone." When he hits you with the Kirin and shit, that was hilarious. I mean, that wasn't, it wasn't necessarily hilarious, but it was badass, bruh. It was also, see, Storm Generations was also the first Naruto game to introduce Naruto's Nine-Tails Chakra Mode. Like, not the Berserk form, but the yellow one. That was the first game to introduce Naruto's controlled chakra mode.
Do your best.
So, and I really like how they implemented his moves and everything, and his moveset is pretty dope, obviously. Like, my favorite Naruto in all of the Storm games was literally Naruto, where he could transform into the Nine-Tails Chakra mode, and his ultimate jutsu is when he summons a bunch of shadow clones at you in Sage mode with big-ass Rasengan. It's basically the Sage Art Massive Rasengan Mega Barrage. That's my favorite Naruto. Also because he has somewhat of a broken combo system. Like in Storm 4, there's this infinite combo you can do with him that's somewhat hard to do, but, you know, still easy to perform to some degree. But yes, the way he got down in Storm Generations was amazing. And all the, in fact, Storm 3 and Revolution and 4, they would edit combos and, you know, they would basically take away certain attacks from other people's combos. They didn't do that with Naruto and Chakra Mode. Like, all of the moves that he does, like, none of them were altered. So Naruto in Chakra Mode is the only person, he's basically the only character who can do 4 different combos. Because there's a combo where, like, you move the stick upward and you do an upward combo. There's a combo where you move the stick downward, and then a neutral combo where you do a move without moving the stick. And then there's a combo where it's like if you move the stick left or right, he does another combo. Naruto in Chakra Mode, again, is the only character who can do that. Matter of fact, it's why he's my favorite character to use, because, like, I've always loved his moveset and everything. And because he obviously is a dope character, it's like, I always tell myself this every time in others. It don't matter what game we play in. If it has Naruto in it, I'm maining him. It could be this game, Jump Force, J-Stars, any of the Ultimate, it don't matter. Any of the Ultimate Ninja games, it don't matter. If it's got Naruto in it, I'ma main him. Naruto is that nigga. You feel me? He's a GOAT. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a few more matches, then I'm gonna end stream, but I'm gonna do a few matches with Naruto, because he's that man. He's the homie. I like how he's really running from me. Don't mind what's popping up on the top left, by the way. That's just the group chat I'm in, because I'm in a lot of clans. Get back. And I broke your guard. Now catch these kicks. You tried that. You think just because you have a healing scroll means I can't torture you? Now catch that kick for me. And catch these combos for me. I'm gonna need you to give me all that health, you feel me? See, if you are a Shinobi Striker player and you're low health, never do what this guy just did. Because if you hit someone with the Majestic Destroyer Flame while you have super armor, you're still vulnerable to damage. And if the opponent has a substitution, they can sub that attack and keep smacking you until you die. Never do that if you have low health. That will get you killed instantly. You saw for yourself what happened to that guy. Never do that. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm in a two-way corner. Never mind. No, I'm not. Damn it! He planted... Wow! Clever bastard! He planted a freaking paper bomb. Knowing I was... Okay. Clever bastard. I hate how these paper bombs aren't as visible to the enemy as they are to the teammate. Back in the days, Kisame used to be one of my favorite characters because of the line, "You're weak as a guppy," and the other line, "You're not even a cutoff."
We can still win this.
Aw, you went chakra mode and you still dropped the flag. Ha! Alright, he won. I gotta give it to these guys. These guys won. They know what they're doing. Who keeps switching me? That actually threw me off a little bit, so no cap. Whew. You're not even good enough to torment. I feel like Kisame is like amongst the rather underrated characters. I gotta do one more match and I'm finally gonna level up. It sucks how much it takes for you to level up in this game. Like the more you level up, like the more you rank up, the harder it is to level up. But I've already reached platinum, so I've pretty much reached my goal. Like I just fight to see how far I can get. Because my goal was to kind of be to a level where it's like I'm known as an extremely strong player that a lot of people don't want to fuck with. So, here. I'm going to do a battle as this Naruto. I'm going to get on Shinobi Strikers. I'll probably join you. I'm most likely going to take a break because I've been at it for an hour. So, I've just been chilling. I figured this is a perfect time to chill. So... when I play it, it takes me a while to level. What rank are you on, Kyokun? Are you like still? Is it still bronze for you, or is it like silver? Because I'm platinum. I've had this game since 2018, so I'm platinum. Oh shit, we're a member short. We lost. That's crazy. They got Shikamaru on their team. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who a lot of people have honestly been saying that Shikamaru has been more of a real friend to Naruto, and I couldn't agree more. Like we gotta remember, Shikamaru was Naruto's childhood friend. He was one of the first people that Naruto met and became friends with as a child. It would be silver if I played more, but I'm on rank 6. Rank 6 is like the very rank 6 is the first part of it's basically that is silver. Rank 6 is silver. I can't speak. But it's the first part of silver since there are 5 parts of each level. I'm on the first part. I'm on the first half of whatchamacallit, platinum. So that would be rank 16. So I think you're probably like on the last half of, perhaps the last half of bronze, so you're on your way to silver. I reached both silver and gold in 2019. It wasn't until like March of this year that I reached, it wasn't until March of this year that I reached platinum. I'm probably not going to try much, but I like how Naruto's ultimate also is one of the it's one of the ultimates where you know require skill to play. So Rasengan, what do you the fuck you think you're doing? I'll take this Rasengan. Okay, where are my other teammates, bro? You guys see how I'm the only one here trying to defend this? This is something that annoys me. Okay, one of them popped up, but there will be situations where it's like I will be the only one defending the flag while the rest of my teammates are trying to take ours, and it's like they don't realize that when it's literally 3 people taking a flag while there's one person defending a flag, the team, some members of the team defending the flag could go for hours. In other words, when they do that, it leaves our flag wide open. Goddamn Shikamaru user. But it leaves our flag wide open for attack. A lot of people don't see in modes like these, you have to honestly strategize, and I feel like if you're one member short, then I feel like oh, what's up, Sean? When you're one member short, you gotta strategize more and focus more on defending the flag. You go after the flag foolishly and you leave us wide open. I mean, we're gonna lose anyway, but still, at least make it hard at least make it somewhat difficult for the opponent, you know? You don't want them no-diffing us and making us look weak. I owe you some payback for killing me with your shadow. You want to use your shadow possession? I got a Rasengan for you. You can't block this Rasengan even if you tried. Block this. Block that Rasengan for me. They did. See, with this move, never use it the way I just used it. Never use it because you have to, I would honestly suggest waiting until an opponent can't move. Like if they're in a sand shield or something, that's when to use it, because the massive Rasengan breaks sand shield, which makes perfect sense. Here, you want to throw stuff at me? I got something for you. Yeah. When cut right through your water. Toad Squad. Ha! I'm Slug. I forgot this is a red and white battle, or like, you know, one of those battles where you're like on a specific team. I'm Team Slug. Rasengan! Damn you! I'm being healed. Die. Why can't I hit you? See, this is what I hate. I can't attack people. Okay, so we should be good to team up then, Eddie. No, Rasengan. You can heal all you want, I'll still torture you. Don't mess with me. I'm about to say, why won't you die? You know what? We might as well just give up. Nah, Naruto doesn't give up. I don't care if I'm the only member on this team. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Do you see this, Sean? We are a member short, and he's got a super armor move. Yeah, that's not going to happen, and he blinded me. He used the ultimate to blind me. Never mind. Either way, they still have a flag captured. If I want to tie with these guys, I'd have to capture their flag, but there's no way in hell I'm doing that. But see, the thing I love about this game is the fact that it's like you have no consequence of losing. Like, there's no consequence for losing. It's like you can lose and still level up. That's what makes it so easy to play. Rasengan. Whatever, it's an attack scroll anyway. And we're lagging a little bit. Die. Go to sleep. See? When we're playing flag, people can beat me. But see, when it's in the tuning exams, you know, it's all another story. Yeah, I'm Team Slug, Eddie, so we should be good. We just gotta find out what team Sandifer is on, and we should be all right. So, but anyways, I'm gonna actually get off stream real quick. Because like I said, I've been playing this game for an hour, so I'll catch you guys later. It was nice having everybody on here, but I gotta clean up. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.